Until people join. It's always like when I put this on YouTube later, I think, oh my gosh, people on YouTube are like, probably like, what are they doing? Howdy.
Because they just see us doing that.
We'll say
hey
cheers.
Guys. Cheers.
Firstly,
hopefully you have something.
in a cup.
Water. Lemonade.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Julie.
Let me wait. Boom. Boom.
We were just saying, hopefully you guys have a little something to
Sip on.
cheers with.
Water, wine, whiskey, vodka. Whatever wets your whistle.
Whatever.
Here
Just
comes
gonna sit here and chat and look out the window like usual.
because we had some interesting things to look out
Yeah, we have.
today.
Oh, yeah. Harbor's really spicing up right now.
And in here, even.
And even in our tiny little building. Yeah.
So, we'll get started with a cheers.
Cheers.
And, because I don't think we had done that yet. We had
No.
told everybody to get their drinks. But
No,
we could.
not a one cheers guy. Better. I'll tell you. I'll tell you in a little bit. How is CFLA? What's CFLA? There's a lag. I know that.
Yeah. We'll wait
Hey,
till you
Bethany.
tell us what that is so we don't look like dummy dums.
Help a girl out, Dawn.
I feel like you're on the end. You got older kids. Well, I guess they're the same as yours. Yeah, why don't you know? Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Yes, it
Chick-fil-A.
was excellent.
So good. Feel blessed.
Southern girl has to have her Chick-fil-A fix every once in a while.
I was just in the right place at the right time,
Yeah.
which counts for a lot.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I got you. So yeah, we it's obviously super sunny outside and like hot in here. And then of course
Maybe
they
gay.
poop. Get you a little wave. Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, out the window.
Oh, yeah. Man, we have been sitting here looking out this window for weeks. Seriously, we just sit here. And I was just sitting here minding my own business, looking out the window while Paige was doing actual work, and I was assisting her. I was counting things and doing math and looking out the window.
It's true.
And finally, something interesting happened out there.
There was a lot of booty.
Whole car full of girls blowing up.
Not dressed.
Blowing up. What do you call those? Paddle boards. Blow up paddle boards. They were blowing them up in the parking lot, taking up the whole parking lot.
Like at eye level. Like she's sitting here and it's like booty.
Yeah. It made me ask her, how do you feel about thongs?
On the thong level. But then you were like, well, I guess all the guys at Gig Harbor are probably like, oh.
I was thinking
Finally.
of the old guys who walk around here all the time who are just like, finally, something is happening here.
It felt like a California beach.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It was like,
But then
no, Brian. You wouldn't have liked it.
But then the opposite thing just happened for us and a half-dressed guy.
Yeah. We looked out the other window over there inside, and a guy with no shirt on was going up to order Mexican food.
Yeah. So
Friday! Cheers! I hope you guys are having so much fun just like us. Maybe you have some half-dressed people walking around by you too.
yeah. Oh, wow. Whew, that was strong.
I don't know where you guys weigh in on thongs. You could tell us what you think, but
bathing suit thong.
I firmly fall in the category of just because you could doesn't mean you should.
He was doing handstands on the street when we.
Oh,
I believe
Hey,
that.
Gretchen.
So he's a street performer, is what we're hearing. Let's give you a wave there. We're just talking about thongs for those who have joined us, in case you wanted to know. The bathing suit type.
we don't judge. If that's your deal, great.
We do judge. We're sitting
Maybe
there
maybe a
laughing
little bit because it was in the parking lot.
It's like we're, and also it seems really hard to put in a kayak right here at this.
Yeah. Where are they going?
So, oh, Jay came out. Sure. we've had enough of that today. Oh my goodness, yes. So summer, it feels like summer has kicked
It
off
sure
around here
does.
with a bang. Even though it'll be like rainy and cold all weekend.
Well, I'm excited to see what's happening down here this year.
Yeah.
What is it gonna look like?
Well, quarantine has changed a lot of people, you know?
Yep. No, we're not gonna carry those in our storm.
It could be like the juicy, like, hey, darling, right across.
Or across your butt. There's no room. There would be no room to write that.
It'd be like embroidered real small.
Down.
Like our hats that are coming.
It would go down.
Oh, we've gotten way off track.
We are so funny today. Oh my gosh.
We
Just
think
kidding.
so. Anyways, we entertain ourselves.
Yeah.
But hey, good news is I'm not in the dumpster for anybody that saw the...
I did a few push-ups to warm up my arms so I could give her a toss, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
She was doing work, so I felt like I should keep her around.
Thanks. Oh my God.
And Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Girls gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see here.
So we're super excited because Friday is always a good day. It means we've got stuff out to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You've picked it up. Our store is kind of like empty, and it's the calm before the next storm that we're gonna have coming up this week, which we're super excited about.
Mm-hmm.
We sold out this week, which is awesome. That's always exciting. Hi, Cara.
Yeah. So we sold out this week.
Mm-hmm.
We did order extra of the bitch sticks, the sunscreen, just knowing that it was summer and wanted to have some extra on hand. So if anybody needs some, let us know. The stuff's awesome. I know there's a lag. It's like, hey. So we definitely have extra sunscreen if anybody needs some, and we're happy to.
Well, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I always find myself like, I always tell my kids, you have to have sunscreen on, and then I'll find myself down here doing something with them with no sunscreen in my bag. So just remember that if you're down here and you need something, you can let us know. Maybe more in the future. And definitely on a Friday, you can let us know, and we'll run it out to you.
Exactly. And then, long time no see. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. It looks like you guys have been busy, staying busy though, out in nature. Well, and then we were going to give like a little bit of a hint about next week's bag, even though we won't reveal that till Monday. All of the items are handmade or handcrafted. And
very locally.
Yes. And we're going to be teaming up with another local favorite around here business. Give a little wave.
Hi, Kathleen.
I feel like I'm a little further away today.
I think you are. I think we are.
That's okay, because you can see not just a half of my face. Speaking of handmade, everybody can see like all my crafting that I've been doing.
She's been busy.
Like tie-dyeing like crazy. So I have a gift for you, darling.
You're gonna make me open a gift in front of people? That is like the meanest thing you can do to someone. Who's with me? Open a gift and pretend that you like it. I'm just kidding.
She's gonna love it.
I know I will. It's an apron? I was just telling her. Oh, 2 things I want all in one.
That's our business apron though. I got other tools for you down there. So even though
this is so cute. We're not doing a good job of showing it. I love an apron that you tie around your waist, and we were just talking about this, how these are the perfect ones because you don't need it up here, but you need to wipe your hands on something, and you need a pocket to stick stuff in.
So it's got 2 pockets.
Yay! And she tie-dyed it. Look how cute that is. It's not the perfect color.
They're saying yes.
Yes, they are. See, Cara said the color is so beautiful.
Thank you. Of course. And we're always like around in this small space trying to work around each other. So you got
my friend. She knows me. These are the pens. I'm always like, where did that pen go? We only have one.
So I bought us a whole bunch
joy.
of felt pens and some scissors, so you can put them in your pockets and we won't be like searching all over the place for them. We have something going on outside the window.
They're just staring at us. 2 guys. No, a guy. I don't think he knows what he's looking at. What would you do if you looked in a window and this is what you saw? That was so
It's just a weird day.
It's a lot going on.
Yes.
I feel like we've been kind of spoiled because this whole time that we've been open closed, like nothing is going on. So we're here and
in our own
I'm
space.
always staring out the window and there's no one out there. But now people are throwing a Sprite bottle around outside our window.
Yeah, right in front of us. Okay. Anyways, back to to that.
Thank you. I love this.
You're welcome. I have a matching one.
I figured. So when we work, we have to wear these. Get to wear these.
Yes.
Yay!
I won't make her.
No, he's not.
No?
He is in a t-shirt
with bottoms. He's got
a hipster haircut that's grown out. I don't think he's not listening. He's talking to someone.
Yeah.
How do you guys like watching two girls watching something else happen outside of a window? Maybe we should start watching a show and just talk about the show together, and you guys can just watch us do that.
No, let's don't.
We're not doing that.
So yes, moving on.
We get a lot of ideas that pop in our head, and I'll be texting Paige like, "What do you think about this? Should we do this? Should we do that?" And then she has to sometimes ask me.
She's entertained. I'm glad somebody is.
Paige will ask me, "Do you really want to take that on?" And then I'll say, "No."
This is the voice of reason.
But sometimes I'm your voice of reason.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It balances that way. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas in our heads, which actually, do you mind if, no. We're going to come back to it later.
Yeah. We'll save that for last.
Yeah. Hi, Devin.
What were we talking? Oh, we were giving you like a sneak.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about like it's all local handmade kind of items for next week, and that we're teaming up with another local favorite business. I mean, jumbled words. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. It's Friday and it's hot outside.
It's hot. Here's my hint about what you guys can look forward to next week. I think, so every week I'm equally excited pretty much. And every single week I want everything in the bag. But this coming week I think is interesting because it is a way to do something practically, but in a beautiful way.
Yes.
It's going to spice up your everyday have-to kind of life.
That was
and
beautifully
those
put.
are the things that we like to do.
Yes.
Because, like, we don't want to just sell you stuff that you're going to, like, get home and be like, well, what am I going to do with this right now?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and on top of that, like, we talked last week about, like, we don't really like unitaskers either. There's items taking up space, doing one job.
Have you guys heard Paige in front of a crowd talking about unitaskers? Because I have. It is her literal soapbox. She stands on it. But she's right. She's right.
It just seems wasteful. It's like, it's like also like when you get married or you move into a house and you get all these gifts and it's like, oh, this thing opens a jar. This giant thing toast. This giant, like, it just seems like why all of these things sitting around. And so, and I enjoy smaller spaces with a lot more character than like larger spaces that aren't filled. And so I know in a small space, everything needs to have a purpose or it doesn't need to be there.
Obviously.
I'm going to get off my soapbox.
Well, I was going to say, could you talk for one more minute so I can read what people are saying? I can't.
But I will
this
say.
This distance is hard to read and this distance is too close, but I can read.
It says, hate to you too, beautiful lady.
I know.
And then, she says,
we are killing you, Alessandra.
Yeah, I think you're going to really like this one. I can see you really liking it. And then.
We really like it, so you're going to really like it
too.
Yeah.
We know it's about to. Is where the unitasker thing comes from. Obviously, quarantine sucks, but you two.
Like, we're getting more done? Oh, wow.
Because I would say on the tech side, yes. Because we have a YouTube channel, in case you didn't know. And it's just this video that we put over there.
Oh my God, you guys.
We have a blog and a website.
Yeah.
And that was all stuff that was later to come because we opened so quickly.
We would have totally backburnered that for a long time.
Yeah. And because of all of you guys, the bags have been super successful. So, definitely. Let's see here.
Yeah, in the shop context, I think we're getting a lot done in quarantine. And it's nice because it's kind of a weird blessing. And we were talking about this earlier today, too, because if we had our kids home for school at home and then the shop was able to be open, we would have been so stressed out because we were working the shop. We hadn't hired anyone yet to come in and work for us. And we're still at a stage where I think it'd be really hard for us to have someone else.
Yeah.
Not financially, just mentally hard for us to have someone else in here because it's like our place.
Yeah.
So this gave us a little bit of breathing room, and we got to do some projects that we wouldn't have gotten to get to for a long time. Because once you open a business and you're running, it's like really hard to stop and do those little ticky-tacky things.
To go back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Dawn, the fondue maker.
Yes.
I've actually never used mine.
I've been at Dawn's house when she's using the fondue maker.
But I feel like, you know, the deli that you're going to open, that's your hint.
How can you smush fondue and piaccatelli into one title?
I'll think on that one.
Okay.
I feel like I can come up with something. So yes, the next week's bag, practical, beautiful, useful.
Simple.
You can use it while in quarantine. And she said
that was the third time. I feel honored. Because I imagine once was like right after you got it, after you and Steve got married, and that was a million years ago.
And every time I hear fondue, I think of that song, Fondue for Two. Fondue. Have you ever heard it? Christopher, what was that show that was off of? Where she has the cat in the fondue, the YouTube channel? Anyways, we'll come back to that. That's just random. Let's see. What else did we want to talk about?
I know what we want to talk about. We want to talk about a fundraiser that we started this week that we both feel real strongly about. Because every time that we're in here, like at least one time, one of us says, can you imagine being in quarantine if you were like at home with your abuser and like there's nowhere to go? You don't get to go to work. You know, they don't get to go to work.
Glee.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. That I interrupted a very important topic.
It's okay.
She answered it too. Yes.
job,
So now
guys.
you guys all have to look that up. The fondue for two with the cat. I can't remember the cat's name either. Anyways. Yeah, so we obviously feel very strongly about supporting local shelters, domestic violence shelters, and it hits really close to home for me. That is something I have always kind of behind the scenes supported, especially through Hush Revelry photography. I've also, you know, for example, last year's Santa Minis, the proceeds from that went to that as well. That shelter, what did I already say? Family Renewal Center is who I usually give to and super passionate about. Mainly because, and I feel like I'm going to say this, and this is not going to be a platform for my story at all, but I am a survivor. Sorry, I'm going to totally get emotional.
It's okay.
Try not to. And we just know that it doesn't always look like what people think. Handsome, charming, successful. A monster can look like that. And it's not until you tell them no and you leave that the real hell begins. And right now, where do you go?
Yeah, that's something we've been hearing from the people that we've been talking to at the different shelters is just like, they are in quarantine too. They don't have enough space for new people to come, or they can't take new people in.
Money's needed for hotel rooms, stays, just that safe place to go. And I just want to put it out there because I'm here. Like, this is an example of the other side and how great it can be. Yeah, it's a long, long road and it's not easy. I won't even pretend that it is. And there are still triggers for me. But look at my life, and I have so much to be grateful for. And just know that there are people that are here if you need anything.
Yep, and Paige is always here, and I'm always here, and that brings us to kind of like a side note, but a lot of times when people, women, and with their children, oftentimes when they leave, they have to leave really quickly. They don't have time to pack anything or bring anything with them, so they need stuff. And that's something that the shelters are really struggling with right now too. Just like so many organizations right now are struggling with, like, they need donations. I know the shelters need, what was Kath telling you they need? I know they need like diapers, and then they need practical things.
And toys. A lot of times they're leaving, it's clothes, toys, even furniture, cribs, pack and plays, things like that, that
A lot of
you
baby
just
stuff.
don't have once you leave. And I think to myself, oh my gosh, I can't imagine, because I can have empathy, but I can't sympathize with the women with kids. And let's not forget that there are men out there that are abused, okay? So we're not saying that. It's anybody that is, living with this.
And abuse takes many forms, too.
Yes, it
not
does.
Always hitting. It's not.
100%.
We all know that. But we do really want to double down and help those shelters right now.
Yeah. Because we can't, luckily for me, my story was way earlier in my life. And so to me, I can't imagine. I mean, luckily I didn't marry the person. I didn't have kids with the person. So that is just something that weighs heavy on me because I know how hard it was without all of that. And it's just a different game, right? It's just a different ball game when you add in those pieces.
Yeah.
So we know that basically we have $5 from every one of these tumblers that are online, available to pre-order today. It started 2 days ago.
Well, and I don't know, I don't think I have a photo handy, but I don't know if all of you guys saw, but we are taking pre-orders for really beautiful, really quality, locally made wine tumblers that are insulated and just beautiful and simple on the outside, a really nice coating to hold on to. And the man that we're ordering those from, the company Mir, they donate part of their proceeds on everything to clean water. So we feel really good about this project because we're supporting the clean water aspect of things in the Northwest. And then we're also taking proceeds from every sale that we make of the tumblers towards the domestic violence shelters that we want to support. So we feel really good about that. I'm trying to pull up a picture for people who haven't seen it yet. But
and while you're looking that up, I'll answer a couple of these people. So the Family Renewal Center is in Tacoma, and you can just type that in on Google. I'll share it again once I make this post a video. I'll put in like all the links and tags to the different
and
places
they take,
you can drop off
clothing and stuff, right?
So the difference between YWCA and the Family Renewal Center or shelter, the Family Renewal will take used things. YWCA is all new things. And then what we were also just talking about, we are happy. We know that there's some limited times for drop off, and so we are happy to collect. So when we come and bring you your celebration bag and we drop it on your porch, if you want to leave any items, whether you know if it's good or not, we'll take it and we'll deal with that and divide it out.
Probably not furniture just because of our capabilities with that, but stuff definitely.
Yeah.
And if you have a question, you can message us too.
Yes, absolutely.
If you have furniture to donate though, like Dawn, I know, and Pam said that, anyone else who has furniture, I think both the Family Renewal Shelter and then also the YWCA of Pierce County, which is right in downtown Tacoma too. And both of those are Googleable. And there's information, I think I've looked it up before, on their website that tells how to drop off donations like that, the bigger kind of things. Yes. In the past, we've donated a crib to the YWCA, and I know my husband and I just called ahead of time to let them know, and then someone was in the parking lot to meet us when we brought it.
And then and especially if you have any, the other good thing is, like, say you have some just random gift cards laying around that you know you're not going to use, that kind of stuff is great because the person that we're working with the YWCA said it's just interesting, even like hair care product, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrushes. I know when I was in high school and we worked with the local women's shelter too, with my youth group, and we would always, those were the things that we collected as well. But even if you just have those random gift cards you're not going to do anything with, those are an awesome thing to donate as well. So yeah, if you want to leave those kind of items on your porch for us to pick up, or if you come here and you do the curbside, we're happy to take it then as well, and we'll make sure it gets to where it needs to go.
100% we will do that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So,
and I found a picture of the wine tumbler.
Oh, perfect.
So this,
and I heard you, Janet. Thanks for joining us.
Is what it looks like. It's probably backwards on your screen. Sorry about that. But they're gonna just look so nice and crisp, and they're just the perfect shape and size. So you can use them all summer/year. Don't lie. Put a drink in there in the winter time.
Oh, thanks, Christopher. So
thank you.
Obviously, we don't want this to be a sad thing. This is a get behind. It's a war thing for me. And it's the other side is so full of sun and bright light that you just have to get there, and there are people here for you. And with that being said, we're going to transition.
Well, I would just say one more thing, which is that collectively we can do a lot more than we can do on our own.
Absolutely.
And so we want to help facilitate that and be able to make collective gifts to things. Because we can do a lot of good together.
Yeah. We're better together.
Better together. All of us.
So, talking about the sun.
We've got some really good ideas lined up for the future. I cannot even keep my smile off my face for some of the stuff that we were talking about yesterday for upcoming celebration bags. I can't keep it in. I'm so excited. But one of the ideas / bags that we have is more book centered. Maybe around a beachy kind of read, something vacation-y, something to remind us that even if you're mostly at home,
you can go pretend like you're not.
You can lay out on your patio.
Or in your hammock.
Or in your hammock. Or, on your front stoop, which is what I do a lot with a book. And I want to know about your interest in book club. So if we have a book in one of our bags with some other awesome, fun things I can't handle in the bag, it's good enough on its own, right? But I was like, how fun would that be if we just took that to the next level? And you guys get the book and the bag, and then a few weeks after that, maybe 4 to give everyone plenty of time, then our live would be focused on maybe 10, 15 minutes on a little book club discussion. Is anyone interested in that? Would you guys do that with us?
We'll give them.
Paige is hanging on the fence. I am in. I love reading.
I will be like, this is where I was like, do you really have time for that? That is exactly what I told her. I love to read. Do not get me wrong. I just feel like every time I try to, because I'm always like, this would be perfect for me. I love to read. I should be in a book club. I'm never successful.
Me either. But that's why I think we can make this work, because a lot of the reason I'm not successful.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the reason I'm not successful is because I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't like to go places that much. I'm sorry. I pretend that I do, but I don't like to go
Introvert?
places.
Extrovert.
I like to be home and cozy. I would so like to Zoom with you guys about a book club, but I don't want to make an appetizer and bring it. I just want to make it and eat it here. And you eat yours. And I'll admire what you eat from afar, because that's the person I am. And I don't want to commit. I don't know what my deal is, but I feel like if we do it virtually, we will be successful, and it will be something we can be proud of ourselves about. You read it at home in the sunshine.
Yeah,
we
audible's good.
Non-committally for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I could probably listen. That's a good idea. I could, whatever book, maybe I do.
Oh, I love Audible too. I do. Podcasts, Audible, and reading. They all work together.
Yes. And then sometimes they don't. I'm just being honest.
We're all differently motivated. Some of us listen to things about murder a lot.
Oh, yeah. So it'd be similar. We could even maybe transition that to another platform as well and do something on Zoom. Yeah. I'll let you do that.
Well, we're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. And then you guys can always give us feedback, of course. We have also, this is switching gears, but we have asked a bajillion times, and I'm just going to keep asking every time, if there is anything that you are wanting or hankering for, and you think that maybe Paige could put an amazing spin on it because she spins everything in a great way, and you want to see what she would do with that, you should let us know so that we can source it for you and find out what Paige would do with it.
Is that going to be what would Paige do?
I have totally converted, well, only halfway, but whenever we are talking about ideas, in my head now, I see just visions of what she's going to photograph. Because that is how she thinks all the time. She's always like, well, this would be a good photo.
Well, I think it all kind of comes hand in hand, because I've had a lot of people ask me, my gosh, are you in interior design? Do you do this? And I'm like, no, but when you're a photographer...
WWPD.
When you're a photographer, you have to think about trends and fashion and colors and, what people are wanting. And you're also thinking about how it's photographs with textures and just composition, just all those things that you have to bring together. And I think you just over time start to be just,
and you
it just emphasizes other things.
You have a gift of seeing things and putting them together in the right way.
They don't always come out good.
Well, no one's perfect. They mostly do, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see.
Leader of the book club.
I am the nerd and she is the artist. I
saw a thing saying that, like, it wasn't a meme, but it was just like a quote, and it said something like, I'm too weird to be with the cool people, but I'm not weird enough to be with the artists. You know, like, it was like something like, anyways, I am murdering that quote. I'll find it and I'm going to share it in stories.
I knew you were a murderer too. I knew I wasn't alone.
It's true.
Plants, words.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mom. Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Well, I wonder where I got it from.
Good mom honorings.
Yeah. That was good, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We're killing it today. I judge our success by how often we laugh.
Uh-huh. But we laugh at ourselves, and everybody else is probably like...
Notice I put that in the post. Oh, you will roll your eyes.
Oh, she totally took the credit. She's like, me.
I'm where you got it, Paige. Me. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we've talked about book club, the sneak of next week's bag, our fundraiser. And we're just going to keep putting that out there. Our goal is to sell 120. Okay, so share it with your friends. Harass them about it.
Help us. Help us.
Help us help others.
Yep.
That is the whole point, right? And they're just such a high quality. And every time you pick it up, you will be reminded. And it's not a unitasker. You can use it for any drink.
Oh my gosh!
Is it? Can you say it?
You literally can use it for any drink. It's mind blowing. I personally like to use those tumblers.
I still think that that's the one task, though.
For tea. In my mind, wine and tea.
Yeah.
Because it keeps your tea piping hot, almost dangerously so. Be careful.
Exactly. And then...
Also, it talks to you. It calls you a darling every time you look at it.
Yeah.
We need to be called darlings more than we are. Maybe not us. Maybe not us. But you guys do.
We say it a lot.
I like to pick things up that tell me nice things.
Yeah. It's positive. Surround yourself with positive things. Positive things happen.
Oh, there's a good quote from...
Let's murder another quote.
I will. I'm going to. I'm on my way right now. It's from Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. And Steve Carell is the dad. And he says...
I'm just impressed with that you said the title.
Sail your boat with positivity or something like that. I can't... Now I am murdering it for sure. Yeah. Someone can look that quote up. But sometimes my kids say it to me. And they watched it like 4 years ago. So it's stuck.
Well... Darlings, I think that's it. We hope you have a beautiful weekend, even if it rains.
Get outside.
We'll see y'all soon.
And thank you.
Thanks for joining. Listening to us be crazy.
Bye.
Bye.